Well, I'd like to cowboy for a living, but the pay just ain't too good, so I had to figure out another way. Took a loan out from a banker, only mortgaged half my life, house and town and all I'd saved, but well, that's okay, 'cause I leased myself some pasture. And I bought a bunch of cows. And I settled back to let myself get rich. No more working for the other guy, just handled my own stock. I'll tell you, boys, I finally found my niche. 3 good bulls and 60 mamas, now that's 60 calves a year. Keep your heifers, sell the steers at market price. Just slap your brand onto them, let nature take its course. It's a gamble, but it sure beats rolling dice. I bought myself a 1-ton, 4-wheel drive and dually too, and a gooseneck trailer I could haul around. Got a good old Bay Ranch gelding slick fork saddle like brand new, and 2 good dogs I found down at the pound. Now I'm set up for the easy life, just cowboy work to do, and that's more fun than work is what I say. Just ride out in the sunshine, watch cows eat and poop and sleep, and at market time I'll gather in my pay. But my fences started going down, my horse was getting tired of chasing cattle from the neighbor's wheat. So I bought myself some wire, 4-point barb and shiny new, and somehow got it up all straight and neat. Of course that was kind of spendy, but I'd figured in the cost and I knew I'd still be rolling in the dough. But I didn't count on scours. My calves got awful sick, and well, that was just the start of all my woes. I had 3 cows abort their calves, pine needles was to blame, and then there was a prolapse in the night. I'll tell you, that's a struggle in the ice and wind and rain, but the old girl lived, I guess we got it right. And there's hoof rot and pneumonia, and then flies become a pain, and of course you know there's bloat and ringworm too, and you gotta watch for blackleg, and there's this thing called wooden tongue. They get that, they cannot eat, and they're all through. And have you tried to buy these vaccines? My gosh, they cost a lot. You total it all up, it sure ain't cheap, and there's minerals and feeders and boluses and grain. The cost of getting rich is getting steep. And when you're calving, all the neighbors' dogs and coyotes come to call, and then there's wolves, 'cause liberals had their way. And I blame them for cougars, now they're talking grizzly bears. Heck, they're big enough to eat a calf a day. I had to baler wire my squeeze chute so I could work my cows, pour on, ear tags, preg test, all that stuff. I got some money by the pound, but not enough. You take your calves to auction and you run them through the ring and they sell them at $1.10 a pound, but it costs you $1.50 to get them up to weight. Well, as a business model, that just is not sound. So I sold off all my cattle, I turned back my pasture lease, and I wrote the whole thing off to rotten luck. I sold my horse and trailer, that slick fork saddle too, and I got myself a new job driving truck. Of course, there's lots of time when you're behind the wheel to think of different ways of getting rich. And getting all that money shouldn't be that difficult. All I gotta do is find that niche. Anybody want to go partners on some thoroughbred racehorses?